Chapter 4. Don't train with Superman. Lucky me, I trained with Superman. Okay, no, it wasn't the legitimate son of Krypton and Man of Steel in person, but for all intents and purposes, he may have well been Superman for making me look like a kindergarten student at Hogwarts in comparison. For the sake of your pride, kids, don't train with Superman. Just don't. His name was actually Jason, and he would have had a hard time not making the chiseled Spartans of the blockbuster movie 300 look on in admiration. Built like a well-proportioned muscle car, he was at one of the weekly training sessions I occasionally gasped through, mainly to be part of the photo shoot the place was having for a big spread in the papers on the weekend. He worked as a trainer there, loved every second of being there, and if I'm not mistaken, probably slept there, balanced perfectly on one leg on top of a kettlebell. Eat, sleep, lift and throw around some tanks, make it look incredibly easy, wash, repeat. And with his twisted steel physique and flawless fitness lifestyle, and probably stricter diet than mine, and assistance with protein powder and fitness supplements, and undoubtedly more workouts than my occasional 1.5 hours per week, when he does anything in the gym, it really puts us mere mortals back in our place. So, when he dances around twirling monstrous barbells with the greatest of ease, the same ones I'm struggling just to get off the rack, it does put our respective fitness abilities at complete polar opposites. Attempting to keep pace with this powerhouse through the day's grueling circuit was like a horse and cart trying to keep up with a cheetah, chugging on rocket fuel. And it probably didn't help feeling like I danced with a dump truck a couple of days earlier at Monday's training session. My arms were already not feeling up to the task at hand, thanks to the Bench Press Monday Madness Marathon. So watching Jason practically bounce the stacked bar off his palms with every lift made my former guns feel like spitball tubes. By the time I'd wheezed through the first 4 rounds of bench presses and dips, Super Dude had powered halfway through the session without the slightest indication of breaking a sweat. At push-up stage, my arms gave up the ghost with every third up. He almost propelled himself through the very high ceiling. 20 reps? Not a problem. He blitzed through them like the weight plates were empty. The same 20 reps for yours truly? Better stop the clock, as it'll run out of batteries before I get past 15. After the longest 45 minutes of my life, I became one with the nearest seat as my pectoral muscles attempted to self-combust. But through the haze of that powder that serious lifters use to increase bar grip, the Prince of Power stood proudly, looking like what I'd barely struggled to get through was simply a warm-up, and he was ready for the main course. Apparently, the Man Machine was back later that night, hosting a class, and just as energetic as he was earlier. Undoubtedly, it was probably after he rewarded himself with a quick 60k run, with 100 kilos strapped to his ankles for fun. Of course, it's all relative. When he wakes up daily, there's a nutritious meal waiting, and he'll exercise with mad abandon for the first of probably many sessions of the day. He's probably been focused like this for years. When I wake up, I head straight to the nearest coffee pot, and then proceed to sit on my ass and talk crap for the next 4 hours. And I have years of experience to back it up. So Jason, thanks for the opportunity to train next to an absolute athlete at the peak of his prowess. But kids, I'll leave you with this very handy tip. If you think you're going well in your fitness, don't train with Superman, unless you're absolutely certain your confidence won't come off the worse for it, like mine has. Or do what I should have done, and that's turn up with a trunkload of kryptonite tucked in your workout shorts just in case.